guys, welcome back once again. Sorry. Many of you guys have heard me talk about before the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. It is, I don't have it in front of me. Where is that? I just used it yesterday too. Oh, here it is. Sorry. This is it here, and it is, it's basically a tinted hydrating gel cream is what they, tinted hydrating gel cream is what they call it. Basically, it's a tinted moisturizer. I use the color Opal. I use this when I don't want like a super heavy foundation day, but I still want it to look kind of put together and kind of nice. Well, they came out with this guy. This is the stick, hydrating foundation stick. Now, don't know a whole lot about it, but it just came out, literally just came out. Broad spectrum, SPF 25. It is very hydrating. It's oil-free, vegan, hypoallergenic, non-colon, I don't know how to say that word. It's non-acne aggravating, I guess is how, I don't know how to say that word. Comedogenic. Dermatologist and ophthalmologist tested. You know, that's funny. They say ophthalmologist tested. That means nothing. That means your sister could have tried it and she's an ophthalmologist. Now, if it says it's ophthalmologist approved, that's a whole different thing. Anywho. Okay, so there's no, like, where's the, I was hoping it would give you directions. Here we go. For sunscreen use, put on 15-minute, no. Okay, reapply. Doesn't say a whole lot. I usually put this on using a brush, and I usually use, which I don't have it here, lovely, oh here it is, my Love of the Foundation brush. Now, I've mentioned this to a lot of you guys. We're going to use a little different brush today because this is very similar to another brush that I use, and this is from Catrice. This is an $8.99 brush. It is a little bit, it's not as dense as this guy, but it's very, I mean, you can see it's very similar. Well, these bristles are a little different, but it's that same kind of soft. I want to see if we can get kind of the same, well, yeah, this is more like my 3D brush. Yeah, that's more like my 3D brush, but we're going to use this today because you guys have been looking for a good foundation brush, quite a few of you, and you've asked me about it. I have primed my face. I used the Tatcha today, the silk canvas. I just used that right around my eyes and T-zone area, and that is about it. Oh, it's a nice metal container. This is the color Opal. Now, if you've used the other one, you use the same color in this. Now, this is supposed to have a very neat, oh, and it does. It feels like water. Everybody talks about that, and I always thought they were crazy. Oh, it feels like you put water on your face. It really does. Put some here. There we go. What I like is it's very moisturizing. If this is even vaguely close to the other, do I want to use this? Yeah, let's try this brush, because it's, now you're not going to get a super huge amount of coverage out of this, but it's supposed to be a lot more buildable than the stick, or than the cream is, which this brush was brand new, so actually, you know what? This brush would be great with a regular foundation, but it's just not cutting it. It's not cutting it for what I'm wanting here. I'm wanting something a little thicker, kind of. You know, not even that. I'm wanting something that's just a little different. Would this work? This might work. Actually, you know, I'm just going to go and use my Love as a Foundation brush. Try that. I'm wanting something just a little bit stiffer, because I feel like this, because it's so moisturizing, it's kind of picking up the product too much, you know. There we go. I think part of it is I smeared it where you want to kind of tap it in. There we go. That is what I was looking for. I like to kind of, with this kind of stuff, I like to pat it in and then go back and kind of blend. See, with this, you're not getting a super amount of coverage. You're getting a lot of moisture, and you're getting kind of that more even tone to your skin. There we go. It's something if you want to look just kind of put together for the day and not like super, super covered, it's great for that. Let's see if we can build it up a little bit. There we go. Let's see how well we can build this up. I'm going to try to blend this in with my finger, actually. Sometimes, I know with the cream, it does, in some areas, it's the same thing with this. In some areas, it just blends so much better because it warms up to your hand, to your finger. See how much that really blended in a lot better. There we go. You know, what looks great in person, on camera, looks crazy sometimes, and vice versa. Because I've looked at the camera and I've thought something looked great, and then looked over at my face and totally not liked it. So, but anyway, I had an interesting experience while we're on the subject of talking about things. I bought a eyeshadow palette. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, you probably get a good laugh out of this. I bought an eyeshadow palette, and when I got it, it was broken. Well, you know, I've bought thousands of eyeshadow palettes. It's never been a big deal. You contact the company. Anyway, they asked me to send a picture. I did, and I've been having trouble with my phone. Anyway, I can't take still pictures with my phone because the stupid case part's cracked. Matter of fact, I was just looking at ordering a new one today because it's getting on my nerves. Anyway, it makes pictures look very, very, like, shitty. But anyway, so they send a thing back and they say, well, I can't replace it, you know, unless I have a picture from my records. Can you please send another one? And what was it? How was it? It was said, okay, I'm going to show you this. They made a comment along the lines, whoops. They made a comment along the lines of, they package their products very well, and basically there's no way, kind of, they just really, it didn't go over well with me. I felt like I was kind of being accused. I'm just going to grab another palette. This is the I Love Sadie palette, and it was wrapped. This is the exact wrapping stuff. It was a little different size than this, but it was wrapped in this exact paper. Wrapped like this, okay? And it was, let me make sure not to, I don't want to show you the label. And it was in this box. Now, oops, I don't want to show you the name, but you can even see where that box had been crushed. You can see the crease along there, where this thing had been mashed. And when you have, I don't want to show the name because I don't want any issues. You know, I don't want to be rude to the company. I gave them every chance in the world, but this, I mean, look, there's still even eyeshadow on it, but this is not gonna, I mean, there's like half of these are popped anyway, but that's not gonna protect against that. And this is thin cardboard anyway. Anyway, they got upset with me. Long story short, I'm not mentioning the name because apparently they feel I am slandering their company, and they have gone to other levels. We'll just leave it at that. Anyway, that is that. See, I really, really love this. If you don't like a lot of makeup, this looks so much better in person. Now, it is a little tacky to the touch, and that's where I like to take This is my favorite. This is my favorite powder, and I'm telling you, if you want to like really kind of go overboard on something, I love this YSL powder. But first of all, I'm going to, let me grab this. I'm just using setting spray and kind of dampening my little, you know, I love that girl, Teresa's Dead. She calls this the teddy bear sponge from June and Call. So I grabbed my teddy bear sponge, and since this is kind of a cream type product, I've been wanting to use this again. This is the Pink Flash from Hourglass, and I'm just gonna, I just want to kind of, I haven't got this ever to really look right on me, and I don't know if it's something I'm doing wrong or what, but we're going to try it. I'm going to put a little on the sponge too. Somebody told me if you put this on the sponge, it really works, but I should have done that first. But anyway, I put a little on my skin. I've got a little on the sponge here. Oh, wow, that is pretty. It really blends it out. It's very natural compared to how that is, like, just, wow, that glow. Do you see that glow? That is pretty. I don't want it like crazy, but then you can always take the brush. Oh, there you go, that I did my foundation with, and I'm gonna kind of, there. I'm actually really liking this. You know, I've taken this back and I've rebought this product, I don't know how many times, probably three or four times, but that is pretty. It's just really glowy. Now I am going to use powder, so that's going to kind of calm that down. If that's too much for you, which it's a little too much for me, but you know, everybody talks about these Hourglass, and I've not been able to get it to work right, and I was just really getting aggravated. I also got this guy. This is the gigantic, no, I think it's like, what do they call this? Love Beautifully. It is there like a number to this brush? It is the number 271. It's a powder brush from It Cosmetics. I've been really liking my brushes lately. I'm slowly but surely replacing a lot of my brushes. All right, I'm going to do the same thing I always do and pat that powder into it. And then I take this and just kind of, I don't want to like, I really don't want to like powder my face. I just want to help absorb some of that, and especially in the cheek areas right through here, so I can blend some bronzer. Actually, you know what? I had a cream bronzer. I never use cream products. Never. And I probably should, because I don't really like that. There we go. That's looking good. But I mean, see, you can see a lot of my skin through this. But it's not like, it's not too much to where you feel like you have no coverage. There we go. Much better. And I got this off of Poshmark, and it lasts me forever. It was full when I got it. I forget how much I paid for it, but I can tell you it was probably like $20 under retail, which is YSL, so they're kind of expensive. I'm having teeth issues today. My teeth are really bothering me. So if you see me messing with my mouthwash, that's why. They're just really, they're not doing well today, and I'm not real happy with them. Oh gosh. Here we go. Now, back to, I've been still using the same old brow product. You know, I've tried so many different ones, but I cannot stop going back to this one. This is the Precisely My Brow in number 4. A lot of times I'll use 3.5. I think it's cool that they came out with a half size. I forget which one. One's supposed to be cool and one's supposed to be warm tones. I don't remember what it was. Probably the half sizes are cool tones, because it seems like everybody's coming out with cool tone everything lately. I'm just kind of, I'm really like literally half-assing my brows today. Sorry. I'm just going to run a couple errands. And I wanted to really show you guys that foundation. One, because it's been sitting in my drawer and driving me nuts, because that is one of my favorite products to use, is that that Complexion Rescue. That is probably a product I use almost daily. You know, I was going to put some bronzer, but you know what? I don't even think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to kind of leave it. Well, let me see. You know what? I am going to, just a tiny, tiny bit. I'm going to grab, this is the Smashbox, the Cali Contour. And I'm going to grab, they call it a matte blush. It's kind of a blush, it's kind of a bronzer, and I'm going into this one and this one. It's staying kind of back and forth and ending in that cool tone one. And I'm just going to kind of right up here bring that nice sharp angle. I like to do that to just really, it really kind of thins my face out. And you see I leave right here, but I come and like straight. I'm almost coming in like straight up and down, but my face is so round and it bothers me. And that really just helps, you know, see how that brings that in so much for me. I don't know why I still do I always do my nose, but it's not like I even contour it, really. I just kind of, there we go. There's not even product on this. I'm just kind of patting that in. My hair is super, it was super curly. It's kind of super like, what do you call this, like beachy waves? I've been like just taking my hair wet, putting it up in a messy bun and leaving it until it dries, and it turns into this. And I've really been liking it. And I've been using a purple shampoo in my hair that's been kind of really getting rid of that brassiness. And I've really been liking this kind of color it's pulling through. It's taking some of the red out. So I've been liking it. Oh, got my new cup. I am like so happy about my new Yeti. There's a place in Orlando that powder coats these. You can find them online. They're Trex. And they painted this for me. Now, let me go ahead and spray some setting spray. I've been really liking this Catrice setting spray again, but the smell, you know, I swear I'm going to email them and ask them, can you do something with the smell? It's like, it's really bad. If you ever have a chance to smell it, just remember I said it smelled bad. I warned you. But, oh, people are always asking me about skincare, and I switch around a lot, and I've really been trying to find something that's not super expensive. Now, I found this here. This is Bioderma. I got a sample of this from Beautylish, and I think this was $18. I mean, it was not expensive. This is Bioderma Hydrolabo, I can't even say that, serum. Now, I love this stuff. It's really, I don't want to waste it, but I mean, look how it's thick. And I like to put this, see, it's very thick, and it's so moisturizing. It's almost like if you took a really nice moisturizer and mixed it with a really, really good serum. That's what you get from this. They call it a serum. Moisture concentrate, very hydrating for sensitive skin. This is very hydrating. I've been using it up around here, and my eyes are, you guys see me always complain where that comes in. It's starting to relax. My skin has been looking super hydrated lately, and I've been really happy with it. The other thing is, I'm just gonna, I haven't opened this yet. I did want to actually do an eyeshadow look with this. I know it's taped shut somewhere. Come on, where are you taped shut at? But, oh, here it is. If I can get it open. I'm just going to do just a little quickie, my little 3-minute eye that I do sometimes. But look at this. Isn't that pretty? I want to compare this to the ColourPop, that purple palette. I'm really wanting to compare the two. But let's just for shits and giggles, I'm going to go in to this nice cool tone color right here. And this is, I can't even read it. That's what I hate about these. This is a 5535 from Haki Hodo. I'm going to grab it, that color. Look how well. I just can't get over how these brushes, look at how that blends. Go into this here. And this shadow, wow. This is Makeup Revolution. Is there a name for this one? Revolution Reloaded Visionary is what it's called. Let me grab that. It is so, wow. I'm really liking that. It's a pretty kind of taupey cool tone color. And it's really setting a nice kind of backdrop as a transition. I'm just kind of, I like to do colors like this that just really help shape the eye. This eye needs a little help today. See how it really just shapes that eye and kind of pulls that back. Because I have such hooded eyes and I really, that's like my downfall. I hate that. If I could say that I don't like anything about myself, that's the one thing I don't like. I cannot stand that my eyes are so hooded. And it affects my vision. If you see how it affects my eyelids, especially this one will actually go over. It affects my vision really bad. But let's grab, where's that Wayne Goss? Where's my Wayne Goss fudge? I got a couple of Wayne Goss brushes. This one I've been wanting to try. This is a Blue Squirrel, and I've never tried his Blue Squirrel ones. This is a number 3 in the Blue Squirrel. I think I'm going to grab this here. I want to grab this and see how this does for just kind of, this is a very long fluffy brush, but I want to see how it does for really going in there. Wow. See, I like to go in with a brush like this where it's real pointed, and I'll pick it up on that brush like that, and then I'll tuck that up where I want it and going back and forth. And as I get it in there, I'll kind of tilt that up, and then I'll tilt it this way where the side brushes really get in there. And that did I'm really impressed with not only the brushes, but this eyeshadow. I'm not doing a crazy eye look, but we're kind of just trying out some new things that I got today, and I'm really enjoying all of them, to be honest with you. I wish I would have went right in with this brush, because I'm loving this. You know, this is the first Blue Squirrel brush that I've had in high-end brushes. I think I've had one before, but not in higher-end brushes, but this is heavenly. It is so soft. That is very pretty, and look at how well that is blending. I'm just amazed. I'm very shocked. I'm going to my color switch. Now, I wound up with that one. I think I've got 3 Wayne Goss brushes now. Where's the other one? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have 3. I have this one here, which is the number 17. I've got this one here is the number 18. And then, what was this one? This was the number 3. I've got these 3 brushes here. This one's more of kind of a, it's kind of a flat, fluffy brush. And I'm going to grab this one here. I'm going to see what this purple here will do on the lid right here. Oh, that is pretty. I'm just going to put that, go ahead and put that all over the lid. I don't want like something real heavy right now, but I want some purple. There we go. That's dry. That is not bad. Not bad. Look how pretty that is dry. I could just imagine how those are going to be wet. I don't want to go that shiny right now though. But, I mean, that is gorgeous. I'm impressed. Very impressed. Now, I'm going to go up underneath. I'm going to grab, what brush is this? This is the J424 from Haki Hodo. And I'm going to go into this purple color right here. And I'm going to bring that up underneath. Really tight on that lash line. That brush is really nice for this. I'm really impressed with these shadows though. I am really impressed with these shadows. It's very hard to get up here with my hair. This eye always has a hard time with anything getting close to it. There we go. That is really pretty. You see how I put purple on my eyes and it just brings out the green. If you ever wonder why I do a lot of purple and a lot of pink and kind of burgundies to it, that's why. Oh, look at this color here. This color is so pretty. I want to do this right here. I'm going to do this in the inner corner, but I want to bring that in a little bit too. I'm going to bring that up just to really accent that whole side right there. Look, that is pretty. I'm going to put some liner on too here in a minute. I'm really impressed. I cannot believe this is Makeup Revolution. You know, they're really coming on. They are really coming for some of these bigger brands. The quality of this is right up there with pretty much every eyeshadow I've been reviewing lately. I'm really surprised at this, and I think this was this $8.99 or $12.99? I can't remember. I'm gonna also bring that right on the brow bone. I'm gonna tap into this, but then I'm gonna tap into the white. So I don't want it too yellowy up there. There we go. Because I am so fair skinned. See, that made that really pop. That is pretty. I'm impressed. That is impressive. That is very impressive. I got that at Ulta. Just on kind of a whim. I was at the register and it was sitting right there and I was like, oh, it looks cute. Let's get it. Oh my gosh. I took a sip and missed my mouth. Always nice. I got tea all down the front of me. That's all right. There we go. I'll make sure I don't have any fallout up under. I really like this brush here. I always leave a little bit of powder on the lid right here, so I can go under with this brush. This is the Y11 brush. I'm really switching out a lot of my brushes. You're going to notice you'll see a lot of new brushes coming out that I'm using. I'm really wanting to change it up. I'm wanting brushes that last a lot longer. And I'm just not feeling I'm getting that from the Morphe brushes anymore. They're just not lasting like they used to. What do we want to do for liner? I kind of want to put a purple liner. I'm going to use, I finally found this. I had mentioned this before when I ran out of it on a video, ironically. Sorry. Ironically, but this is Royal from Smashbox, and this only came in, I don't have the package here. This only came in a special, I think it was some kind of holiday pack that it came in. And that was the only way you could get it. And when mine ran out, I didn't know what to do. Then I'm like, oh, well, why don't you search on Poshmark? Maybe somebody has it on there. And guess what? Somebody had it. More than one somebody, too. So I got 2 of them. I got the entire pack, and I got a single. So, and for about 1/3 of what I would have paid for it in the store. I'll go ahead and sharpen this again. I like that you just turn them to sharpen them, which is great for home use. I don't know how I feel about using these in professional use. I just don't. I mean, you can sharpen it and you can wipe it off, but I don't know. I feel better if you sharpen it and throw the piece away. This sharpens and it stays up into the lid, so that kind of like, it doesn't mesh well with me. Now I want to tight line the top. I'm looking for a good pencil to tight line the top with, and I haven't really found one that stays real well. I've been using this one here. This is from Smashbox. And actually that's Nymph. That's the purple one. Where's the black one? I have a Smashbox black one that I was using and I ran out. But now I can't find that one. I was using, what was the other one? Here's the black one. I was using Urban Decay, but it just, to me, it wasn't lasting. I like this because I can really get in there, and it's a gel, so you don't have to go back and forth 100 times, because I hate doing this. There we go, but it really makes a difference, especially with your lashes. And I'm gonna go ahead, I need a different pencil. I need a waterproof pencil for the top. I don't know where it is right now. Oh wait, yeah, here it is. Here it is. I've been having trouble with because now that my lashes have gotten longer from using that serum, I'm having trouble with getting the mascara where it doesn't end up on my top lid. So I just solved that problem and go right across the top at the lash line with some black. Not a wing or anything. I just got right across the top. Sometimes I've been doing a wing, but today we're not. Just went right across the top with that. And I finally found a lash mascara that I've been really liking. And that is, and I think this has been around for a while. This is Bad Gal Lash. Not Bad Gal Bang, this is Bad Gal Lash. This has a big, I love that. You can really get in there with this. And it's not like too wet, it's not too dry. And I really can coat my lashes, and it really helps give them a lot of curl. Because that is a department I suffer in on my lashes, is curl. It's so hard to do my opposite side, my left eye with my right hand. And I always do that. It is so difficult to get in there and do this. But it makes a huge difference when I get it right. And that, what really makes them look great that I've liked, and I just noticed and I forgot to do, is I went over it with that Givenchy first, and then went over it with this. Stacked the two, and I really like that. But today I'm just using this by itself. Which, it's good, don't get me wrong, but something about stacking it with the other one really makes them pop. But I know I take forever to do my lashes. Sorry, guys. But I'm really, really happy with how long they're getting. They're not looking as good. Yesterday they looked phenomenal. Phenomenal. I think it's because I stacked that. It had to have been. It takes so much patience to really do this. Mel Thompson, she used to be Puffin's wife on here. She does amazing tutorials, and she's the one that talks about that new lash, and she has, if you go check her out, the most incredible lashes I've seen on any human being. That is my goal, for my lashes to look like hers, and I will not be happy until they do. And that's what she does. She stacks mascaras. But that is it. This reminds me a lot of the alien palette look I did with that inside like that. It really does. Now, I've been going through all my makeup, and this is half of my lipstick colors. So it's become very hard to figure out what I'm going to use, but I'm just going to grab the first thing off the top, and this is Ooh La La from Julep. Oh, that's pretty. I'm not real crazy about this wand. It's one of those weird ones that are like skinny in the middle. I mean, it's nice when you go across the whole lip, but when you go around, it's like not really. See, now they're uneven. When you go around the top and the edge, yeah, it makes it a little difficult. This is one you really probably need a pencil for. Oh, and somebody asked me, a couple of you asked me the other day about the ColourPop mascaras. I got them, the colored mascaras. I don't know what I did with them. I can't find them. So as soon as I find them, I promise I will do the review. That did come out pretty though. It's not showing up that great on camera, but it's got the very kind of pinkish hue right there, and it's so pretty. I can't forget to get this mascara off my cheek. If you ever have that problem, just let it dry and hit it with a spoolie. I get it across my nose a lot, and there. So there we go. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I shall see you next time. Bye.